Hi, Melissa Gaubert with District South Real Estate Company here, and I am joined with Jade Lafleur of Haven Home Inspections.
Hey everybody.
So Jade, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am married. I'm a father of seven, four girls and three boys. We just pretty much live a crazy, fun and chaos-filled life. So
Yeah, definitely.
and lots of work to try and feed and clothe all the heathens.
So tell me, how many years have you been in the business? How many years have you done home inspection?
This will be 10 or 11, something like that.
10 or 11 years, huh? What is a home inspection? I think a lot of times the general public is like, an appraisal, a home inspection, what's the difference? Can you give us a little bit of education
a lot of
there?
buyers get it confused. So basically, your appraisal will give you the value of the home. The inspection, though, we're there to find all of the defects with it. So we go from everything from the roof down to the foundation, electrical, plumbing. There's a few things that we can't really get into very well, like water quality testing. We can do if you're specially certified for it. Kind of think of us like a general practitioner doctor. You know, you go to them whenever you don't feel well or you're curious if there's something going on, and they give you the basic of what's going on with you and might refer you over to a specialist if they find something that's a little out of normal.
Okay. A lot of times when I talk to my buyers, I like to tell them if it opens or closes, comes off or on, that's what you inspect.
Basically.
Plus so much more.
Right.
So do you believe every home buyer should get a home inspection?
Absolutely. So really and truly, only about a third of homes that are bought and sold are actually inspected. Our state board website kind of keeps track of how many are bought and sold in Louisiana, and then also totals up all of the inspections that are done and reported every month.
Okay.
We're still seeing a trend of about 35%, somewhere around there, that are only in the
Why
ones
do you
that
think
are
that number
inspected.
is so low? Because this is new information for me. I mean, it seems like if there's a real estate agent involved, they would push, hey, you want to know exactly what you're investing your money into. So why do you think that number is so low?
One thing, I think the buyers are trying to just save as much money as they can, but they really need to think of it as kind of a little bit of an extra insurance. If you go into it and you save $400 or whatever by not having an inspection, and then find out that you have to replace a roof, which happened to me whenever we bought our first home together in Morgan City. We went into it, the house had been totally renovated, but the roof was never changed. We didn't know that. That was prior to me becoming an inspector. It ended up costing us, I believe it was $17,000, while my wife was in the hospital having our first child together. So much cheaper to shell out the $300 to $1,000, whatever it is.
Inspection versus not. Right, yeah, that, and I think sometimes home buyers don't realize this is an intricate part of the negotiation. So we're under contract, we're moving forward, they get their home inspections done, and we realize the home needs a new roof. At that point, we can go back to the seller and renegotiate the contract. So yes, it is an upfront investment for the home buyer, but at the end of it, it makes sense because now we have some more negotiating power. If you waive the right to do inspections, you lose that opportunity.
Yeah, you basically just bought it.
As is. So let's talk new construction.
Okay.
The benefits of having a home inspected that's brand spanking new, has all the warranties, and is supposed to be perfect.
Yes, it's under warranty, so if we do find something, they will fix it because it's under warranty. Problem is, if you buy the house, you don't realize there's an issue, and you don't realize it until after the warranty's over, it's yours. Now you're paying for that. The big, beautiful tile showers might have a leak in the shower pan because it's never been tested. That's something that you're not going to notice on regular use. It might rot the studs out inside the wall, giving you $10,000, $20,000 of damage before you actually realize that there's an issue. And it's been so long by then, the warranty's over, they're not going to cover it.
Yeah, I'm grinning because I feel like you're talking about houses we've done together. I'm like, that's
Some of
true.
them,
I
yeah.
remember. So to be clear, a home inspector does the home. But you partner with a company that does termite inspections.
Correct.
If we need a pool inspection, a septic tank, any of that, that is further inspections.
Correct.
And that is paid for. Well, it depends, usually by the buyer. Sometimes the seller pays for some of that as well. Let's talk to the home seller. So I
Okay.
want to put my home on the market. I want top dollar and I want it sold as fast as possible. And my real estate agent keeps saying, do a pre-inspection. What is a pre-home inspection?
So basically, we go through the entire inspection process just like for a buyer. Really, the main benefit of it is that whenever you do it as the seller, you can present to the buyer, leave it on the counter and say, this is everything that was done with it. If there's something that you want to fix, you can go through and after you're done fixing it, just kind of check it off and say repaired on this date, leave a receipt with it.
Yes.
Even you can show everything that you were willing to fix and that you did fix, and then basically just say, you know, the rest of it is as it is.
Right, right.
And you don't get the big surprises of, oh, you think everything's going great, and then now you got a $5,000 repair or
Right,
something.
right. And I know sometimes I've done inspections where, let's say, they don't realize a window is leaking and the studs are rotting out behind it. When we do the pre-inspection and the seller gets this knowledge, now no matter whether the home sells or not, they get to make the repair on their investment and usually reap the benefits when they do put the house on the market. Let me ask one more question before we close. So I've had my house inspected. I'm the home buyer. You've gave me this beautiful report. Seller agrees to fix some items. Do you re-inspect the property, or do I just take them at their word that whoever they hired did what they were supposed to do?
You can do it either way, whatever the buyer is comfortable with. We can go back and do it. We do charge for it. It's typically $150 compared to whatever the
Original.
full charge is. We'll take the list of whatever the sellers agreed to fix, go back through and just kind of check off and, you know, say, yeah, it was completed. It's been repaired. It's good now. You know, a lot of the time, we'll have simple things, something that the buyer themselves could easily see about and you know, kind of confirm on their own. And then in those cases, no, it's not really worth having us go out unless they just really want us to go back out rather than them doing it so that they know that it was done properly.
Right.
But typically in those cases, I'll recommend that they just do it themselves instead of wasting their money to have us go back out.
Right. Well, I think you gave a lot of valuable information today to both buyers and sellers, and I certainly appreciate your time being here.
Sure.
So how about you tell people where they can find you?
So you can give me a call or text at 337-459-7897. You can go to our website, is www.havenhomeinspect.com. You can also email me at jade@havenhomeinspect.com or reach out to Melissa.
Yeah.
And get her to be your agent.
Well, I appreciate our business relationship, our friendship. I think we've been working together for at least 7 years or so now.
Something like that. Yeah, it's been a while.
You're always a wealth of knowledge. So thank you, Jade. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.